So, as I'm walking on the streets of the Diu Union Territory, it's a beautiful Christmas morning, and while taking this walk, it will be a long walk for me to the beaches and churches. Okay, for clean, wholesome happiness without the aid of any nicotine or alcohol. We actually are always looking for shortcuts to get pleasure, which we confuse with happiness. Pleasure is associated with the neurotransmitter dopamine, and whenever we smoke, there is a surge of dopamine which basically hijacks the reward circuit in our brain, and we feel pleasure, which we confuse with happiness. Serotonin is another neurotransmitter in the brain, which actually is mostly responsible for happiness. And then there is cortisol, the hormone which is released when we face stress. The question is whether stress is beneficial or harmful. Some amount of stress, some amount of anxiety is actually required. Otherwise, our children will not study, we would not have studied, we would not adhere to the timelines and the guidelines of the job we are performing. But too much of stress and coping mechanism, which depends mostly on a personality of how we cope with stress and whether it affects our daily lives or not, is what makes it normal or abnormal. If it affects our daily lives, it's abnormal. If it does not, it is perfectly normal. Okay. Now, let me tell you a little bit about personality. What is personality? Now, personality is something which is never inherited. It is always acquired. Acquired through the lessons we learn from the actions which we perform and the reactions which the society returns to us. Touch something dirty as a child, mother slaps me, and I learn a lesson. That's one lesson. So there are thousands of lessons which we learn through our various interaction with the society, which includes our family, our friends, our schoolmates, mates in college, at the workplace, and otherwise. So all the lessons learned, the pixels, they add up to megapixels, and the megapixels add up to the computer, the TV screen, which is our personality. And since our personalities are different, they're even different from in Siamese twins, the monozygotic twins, where the twins look exactly alike. If there was a personality map, maybe in the future science would make it possible, research will make it possible, then that would have been the best biometric mark. Better than the retina scans, face scans, the thumb scans. So since the personalities are different, our coping mechanisms are bound to be different. Coping mechanism of the mother and the mother-in-law are bound to be different. The father and the father-in-law are bound to be different. The daughter, the wife, and the mother are bound to be different. That is what we do not expect. We have utopian expectation that they will be the same. No, it is not so. And so once we accept that every person is unique, the personalities are unique, you see, many of the stress, the interpersonal stress which builds up in our mind will vanish. So till the next video comes in, it's bye from my end. This is Dr. Sudarshan Ray, psychiatrist, and do subscribe to my video channel if you have not done so. Already like and share. Thank you. Merry Christmas.